Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dragon Den. We're back with Talos Principal after a couple days. Hope everyone is doing good today. Hope everyone is doing really good. So let's get back into it and see if we can remember exactly where we left off at. Zuki, welcome in. Okay, that's right. We just finished level 5, which had the 3 stars that literally made my brain hurt with how they had it arranged. So we have World 6 and World 7 left to go. What was it? Hold on. I thought that was another box. I was about to say, this is a very basic puzzles, considering how late we are into the game. One with nothing but jammers, one with lasers and cube. I thought this was also just lasers and cube. I was like, man, this is like the second to last world, and all we have are like the stuff we unlocked in the first world. Interesting. Only 1 star, notably. We got here. Elohim talks about how the world arose from the hidden words. What if those words were, let there be eternal suffering? What if they had no purpose? What if all this is just randomly synthesized from the garbage of a dead world? First off, a little surprise statue? Surprise statue, what? Surprise statue? The only statue I see is the one right here with the 2 angels by the pond. Oh, surprise statue. I see what you say now. Oh, look at your paws, so cute.
This is all ego, isn't it? Recording these random thoughts, these letters to the future. Just a desperate grab for immortality. But you should know, yes, this was my idea, my project, but so many people helped. People I don't even know. People I haven't even met who can do things I don't even begin to understand. That if we succeeded, if someone's listening to this, I really can't take credit for it. What we achieved together. And if we fail, well, it doesn't matter.
Our purpose can only be achieved by not completing or not contemplating purpose? No. Oh, again. Super easy purple sigil. You need to contemplate your purpose. Like, that's like... Oh, there's a paint bucket too, nice. I wonder how many of us there have been. I wondered the same thing. I guess, like, let's look at the Steam player counts and see. Okay. Paint bucket. And what do you have for me, computer? Faith.email. Stray thoughts at midnight. It should be stray thoughts at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is when all the deep, real thinking happens. Dearest brother, I admit that I am finding it very difficult to believe in a loving God under these circumstances. Why would a loving God inflict such pain and suffering on good, kind people? If truly there is a personal God, how can he be the same God who will subject those children to such unbearable pain? I remember all the answers we were taught, yet none of them seem believable now. I don't want to stand in front of people and preach something that I don't feel in my heart. Better to have doubts than to be a hypocrite, and yet I also cannot deny the experience that led me to this vocation. So what is the truth? Perhaps it is that I neglected the mystery of God. Used "he moves in mysterious ways" as an excuse rather than as the terrifying acknowledgement it truly is. Perhaps I made God too human. If the universe has a purpose, that does not mean that it revolves around us. A sobering thought, but we are not supposed to be humble in the face of divine. With love. Oh god, mood. This coming in from an Andre Moraf stream. Bit frisky? Oh no. Not the frisk. Dear Alexandria, as we approach the end, I wanted to let you know how much I appreciate this chance to finish my work on Soma Talos. My faith makes death a far less frightening prospect than it is for others. I know we have all died many times before, but the thought of leaving the work unfinished did weigh on me. For having released me from the burden, I will forever be thankful to you, even if our attempt itself fails. Though there are trillions of worlds beyond this one, I hope we may meet again in another life. With love. I just had a thought. What year did the game Soma come out? I played it, but I forget what year it came out in. I know this game came out in 2014. Human soul. If all machines were to be annihilated at one moment, so that not a knife, nor lever, nor rag of clothing, nor anything whatsoever were left to man, but his bare body alone that he was born with, and if all knowledge of mechanical laws were taken from him so that he could make no more machines, and all machine-made food destroyed so that the race of man should be left as it were naked upon a desert island, we should become extinct in 6 weeks. A few miserable individuals might linger, but even those in a year or two would become worse than monkeys. Man's very soul is due to the machines. It is a machine-made thing. He thinks as he thinks, and feels as he feels, though the work that machines have wrought upon him in their existence is quite as much a sin qua non for his and his for theirs. That's a harrowing thought. Let's start with the puzzle with literally no mechanics except for jammers. A two-way street. There's the piece. Ah, and there's the two-way street. What's weird about this street, though, is that apparently the lanes change direction every so often. Okay, so I need a jammer to even get in there to begin with, and I'm probably going to need a second jammer to be able to deal with the huggers on the inside. This feels very mazy right now, and here we have one jammer. Let me guess, I have only one jammer to work with right now, and then I have to go down the two-way street dodging the bombs to get to where I need to go. Seems like that's gonna be what's happening, so... Then there's the second jammer. Okay. Oh, it was glowing for a second. Okay, let's see here. Ah! I didn't realize I wandered back onto the street. Help! Help! Let's just jam that real quick, and then that will let us take the second jammer through. Did I put you... Oh, I did not actually. The good news is I did manage to keep y'all in sync, which is going to let me probably dodge y'all easier. So let me keep that street going. I am going to need some keys, it seems like, to get through that gate. So let me see if I can find some keys. First of all, jam that, and then I'm going to need to go back to grab this jammer. which I will leave right here until I have need of it through here, maybe? Ooh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to need to juggle the jammers again. To jam you. And then there's another one over there. I can already see the laser. Cool. Oh, and this lets me turn off this one. Okay, so I can then bring you around there. And that lets me access to keys. Cool. It's been following you everywhere. Okay. Seems like you're trying to bring some of that frisky energy over here, huh? Okay. So, let's, until I can confirm what I need to do next, let's go ahead and just jam those just to have a little bit easier time. I'm instantly going to need one of them, so... This is going to be kind of interesting with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring you in here to jam you. Then grab you. Boop. Jam that. And we should be good. Jammer puzzles just make sense to me now. Like, I just... Yeah, there's the piece. They just make sense. That was a nice little easy puzzle to get back in the swing of things. Nice. Now let's get off the highway and start getting into whatever the next puzzle is. There was only 3 puzzles, right? Yeah, there's only 3 puzzles. Interesting. Okay. Cube and laser. Okay, well, I mean, the obvious first step is to just place you on the button to keep progressing forward to hopefully give us some more pieces. Okay, and we have a jammer. Okay, so then the next step would be to jam this gate to then bring the blue laser through here. And then we get access to a second connector, which we can use this to keep progressing a little bit. Oh, nothing. I don't know. I don't know what could have given it away. It's got that vibe, you know. Okay. What do I do with the cube? Oh, I know what I do with the cube. Or at least initially, I put you... Oh, you block the laser, don't you? I mean, that's fine. I can literally just do this, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. It was a false positive on the laser blocking. So what is the next step? Can just jam you. What? QR code? Oh, hi QR code. Epitaph child program, codename Sam, terminated here. Logic seriously unfit for purpose. Final memory dump. Ah! Progeny programs all? Is that another serious Sam Easter egg? Small one, small little Easter egg. Okay. Then we have another gate, and another gate behind that one even, with another connector in between, and then that'll lead us to the piece, it seems like. Okay, Wait, hold on. I mean, okay, so this should be pretty easy, because all I gotta do is do this, right? And it's the same with this one, right? Ooh, not really, because like I'm not gonna be able to get a correct angle to be able to get the source and to get to that one. That's where the third connector is gonna come in. So now we got that gate behind the next one open. What do we do? I see what we do. We need to use this jammer. And we're gonna have to actually break this one apart for a second, I think, to get access to the... But what we can do is... Oh, no, we're not gonna be able to do that, are we? I thought maybe we could, like, get the laser through this window to get to that, but I don't think that's gonna work. There's no other windows, right? Just this one? Okay, so what if, what if the goal is actually, let's keep the jammer in here. To bring you forward over this way. What's the angle I can get? Like right there? Okay. And then we take the jammer to jam this. Go ahead and keep connections. And then, oh, the cube's blocking. Like that. There we go. Then we take the jammer. That'll let us jam this gate to continue moving forward. We still have the issue of... Oh, wait a second. Can I... No, I don't think so. Ooh, this is a... Okay. So right now we have, like, the same solution. The issue is, if I take this, we can't get through the gate. So I need a way to get the jammer on the other side. Wait, no. No. I'm overthinking this. I kind of had the solution anyway. So, like, do this, then take the jammer and put it on this side. Then all I need to do is take you, and take you. And that is threading the needle, that's for sure. Okay. Then what we... Yeah, I don't know. No, this is all perfect. I didn't move you at all. Then we have the jammer on this side, which will let us go one more gate forward and get us access to this coveted third connector. Oh my gosh, what is going on in here? Hold on. So you're... Oh, there's a star back there, too. Hello, star. Okay, you're standing still, which means you're probably blocking the entire pathway, and I'm going to need the jammer to open... Or to jam you. So, what in the world? Let me just check. Yeah, you're blocking everything. And there's another gate behind you that's going to work. Since you're going to require a jammer, that means you have to get hit with the blue laser. Huh? Okay, this puzzle's gonna require some thinking. Okay, so... Actually, wait a second. It's not going to be as crazy as I think, because all I need to do is get the jammer and the second connector into this room. and then I'll win. Because I can jam the hugger, and then I can position... Yeah, that'll be an easy angle. So all I need to do is get the jammer and the second blue connector into here, which I imagine is going to require the use of you to help juggle some things around. So let's see how I can juggle... So, first of all, let's use this jammer right here to keep you. And that'll let us bring... Is there a window in here? There is a window in here. That's going to be important. Let me use that jammer to bring both of these two connectors into this room. Then all we need to do... Ooh, I see. That angle is not going to work very well, is it? That's fine, actually, because all we have to do is... Hold on. We can keep... Where's the... Right there. Okay. So, that's fine, because we can use this connector... Let's see here. Hold on. That'll let us bring... right now, we can bring this jammer back out. Let's go all the way back to here. We're jamming that gate, which is perfectly fine. Because then what we can do is we can move you to a much better location to suit our needs. Maybe a location like... Trying to find maybe a location like right here. I should still have view from you from here too, because I'm going to need view through this window and view through this window. Yeah, I think we're golden, because now what I can do is, yes, we have this gate blocked right now, but literally what we can do... Actually, wait a second. Oh, wait. I'm gonna get a connector stuck if I do this. Hold on. What I was thinking is I could, like, connect you like that, and that'll let us... Or I don't need to keep connections. Take you, and do like this. And that'll let us go over here and jam the back of this gate. But then that connector is stuck in there now. Which is, I need to get both connectors into that first room. Or what if I don't? What if I keep connections? Is there a place I can... Is there a place I can see all three of these? Yeah, right there. Okay, that might actually be the solution. Hold on. Right, go ahead and take you. Then all we have to do is... well, first, hold on, let's do you and do you. And then we can jam the back of this to take you inside as well. Then jam the bomb. And then... Is there a place where I can get line of sight? Oh, yes, there is. Almost. That is threading the needle. That almost makes me feel like this isn't going to be the intended solution. Yeah, because it's hitting that. Ooh. These angles are hard. But what if there's a way I can do this instead, where or instead of doing that, what if I do this? No. I can do that. Take the jammer. How do I get this second connector into here? I like how you're literally talking about werewolves biting people's necks, and I'm over here not even paying any attention because I'm just so stumped by this puzzle right now. Dragons are better biters, though. Anyway, what in the world? Okay, this gate right here is the one causing me the most issues. If I can get both the connectors and the jammer to here while having you right there, I should be good. So let's take you. Actually, I know I need you for a second. Hold on. Connect you. Where is the jammer at? It's over here. Give me you. Whoops. There you go. Okay. I mean, the issue is I can't get that connector into here and then still open that door while... Yes, I can. What am I? I'm thinking in 2D right now. I need to think in 3D. Yeah, no, we're good. I just figured it out. You take the connector into here, and then initially you think that the jammer is now stuck in here because you won't be able to activate a blue laser to juggle it over. However, all you have to do to juggle it over is to go behind it to this window. Get a laser in through there. Never mind, this is not going to work because the angles, again, are not cool. What if I do this? Then the jammer's stuck back there, though. Except, what if I... Oh, wait, no, it's not, because I can do this. Exactly. Now you're thinking with Maz. God, that's so corny. Oh my, okay. So, like, the thought... Oh, wait, no, this is still jammed, so we should be good, actually. Why do I suddenly feel like I need to do more with the cube? I suddenly feel like I'm... Well, no, the cube has to be there to have that gate open, because there's no way to use a laser on it, and then also we need the jammer for the hugger over here. What's the... What do I do? I only have, and to be able to juggle that jammer into here, I need to have a laser either come back up and around from those windows or through this door. Well, there is a window right here. Which is how I did it to begin with. Let me see if I can use that window again and see if that will help me figure out the solution. Hold on. Okay. So, first step is I need to jam that so I can get back through. And then we need to... once again, arrange you... I can see from that window. I can't see from that window, which might be a bad thing. I'm not sure. But this will let me... I'll just do this the easy way. I was trying to see if I could conserve it, but I'll just do this the easy way. This will let me be able to do that. To then get the jammer on this side, and then I can take both these connectors in. The issue now is, oh, I think I figured it out. I say that once again, but we'll actually see in a second. So now the issue is that it appears the jammer is stuck in this room because there's no way to get a laser to here, but we can simply just do this, where I do boom, and then boom, and then that will open that gate to where I can then take the jammer inside. And then all I have to do, keep connections, open you up, take the jammer to jam the hugger, take the second connector, and then this is as simple as pie. There we go. Okay. That one took me actually a bit of trouble, trial and error to actually figure out what exactly the right configuration is. Those angles were kind of difficult. Now, the issue is we have a star over there. Oh. Hello. Hi, Minecraft. Wasn't expecting to see Minecraft here. Oh, of course, we already did see a Minecraft reference on that, on the block. Oh. Wait. I can take the sword? Hold on, what? What do I do with the sword? Can I just take it with me, like, forever? Ooh, this is interesting. So it looks like we're probably going to be able to access this via a different puzzle, but we still need to have this gate jammed, and there's a perfect series of windows to jam the star. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to take this sword with me for as long as I can. Because why not? Where's the jammer at? There's the jammer. So take the jammer and just jam that. I can't get out. Yes, I can. There's a door that dropped open over here. Whee! Please tell me I can take you. Yay, I can take it through the purple barrier. Okay, now that we know where the star is. Oh, that's the last puzzle anyway, so. 7 doors of recording. Oh god, my anxiety levels just went up reading that name. Of course the dragon wants the gem sword, exactly. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 doors. And then there's 2 around the corner where the star is. Those are the 7, I'm guessing. So there's 5 doors here. All of them have a button. All of them can be jammed. And all of them, I'm gonna guess, can have the laser. How the actual fuck? I feel like this is, like, actually really simple, and I'm just overcomplicating it because of how intimidating this looks. Actually, I take that back. You don't have a red thing in front of you, so you have to be... jammed. Well, let's just see how far we can go just with the items we have. So, we'll put you there. We'll take the jammer. We'll jam the inside. We'll take you. And put you there. And that's, we can get like 3 doors in. Do I get any new toys to play with, or no? Does not seem so. Honestly, this doesn't really seem too difficult, because, like, oh, no, there's a 6th one back there, isn't there? Oh, no, this is easy. All I have to do is press record, press pause. Yeah, this is, wait. Am I being tricked? Is this actually as easy as I think it is? Hold on. Pause. Play. I literally take you. Wait, hold on. Record, pop. Record. Oh, I screwed up. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I just kind of screwed this up. So do you and you to let me juggle the jammer on the inside. Then take you and you. Boom. Now, a record. Go stand on this pressure plate. Pause point. Go back all the way. And then play. And then literally all I have to do is come here. Jam. Hold on. I don't even need to do that, because I can do... Yeah, I can do this. Place you on there, then take the jammer, and jam. Oh, there's another door. I mean, okay, actually, this is easy. Take you, connect you to you. Yeah, and then jam. Well, that was fun, and now I have 2 more doors to get to the star, don't I? Yep. this lets me go all the way back, just in case it... Okay. So, I mean... Wait, blue laser? Ah, this is where the real fun begins, isn't it? Do I even need... I don't need a blue laser. Jam this. Take the connector into here. Then jam this first door. Place the connector on the button. I don't even need it. I don't even need a blue... I thought about that for a second. I was like, wait a second. Okay, that was surprisingly easy. Yay, diamond sword. Oh my god, I can duplicate the diamond sword with the play button. Is it actually gonna stay or is it gonna go away? Okay, it went away. I thought I could actually, like, duplicate it. I was about to... That was fun. Okay. Elohim keeps telling me I'm doing well, but these puzzles are simply impossible. I guess they duplicate and sell them. Infinite gem swords. Yeah. I really hope, where did I, there it is. Can I take the sword with me through the portal? I'm going to guess it's going to be like most of the other Easter eggs, where unfortunately it's stuck in its world, but it's worth a try. Aw, I don't get to carry the sword with me. I'm actually kind of sad. Okay, we have... actually kind of a scary low amount of things to do, to my knowledge. We have 4 more puzzles and 1 more star in World 7. Then we have the last messenger, or we have to find 2 more purple sigils, because we need to get 9 purple sigils to unlock the messenger world. Which, if I'm thinking right, the messenger world has the last star. So that's how we get our last 2 stars to get to 10 stars. Then we have the last star puzzles, and then we have floor 5 and floor 6 of the tower. We might actually, depending on how complicated these puzzles get and how stumped the stir gets, we might actually reach the end today. Maybe. Hold on. Well, let's get started and head World 7, I guess. It's snow again. Yes. Happy Dirk. Happy Dirk. I'll go back to the temple. Hold on.
Intelligence is more than just problem solving. Intelligence is questioning the assumptions you're presented with. Intelligence is the ability to question existing thought constructs. If we don't make that part of the simulation, all we'll create is a really effective slave.
That was short, sweet, and to the point. I know, it's at sunset too. I love this. Oh, and here's our 8th purple sigil, so we need 1 more, which makes me really scared because this is the last level and I feel like I might have missed a purple sigil somewhere, which means I'm going to have to go through the entire game if I indeed miss... Oh, a game controller.
God, there's no time. Just not enough time. We're trying to build the future out of old video game code and half-finished research projects. We should have had years, maybe decades, with the kind of money they used to put into building bombs. If I stop and think about how crazy this is, I will have a nervous breakdown. So I won't. Yeah, okay. Back to work, Alex.
That's a very high-looking source, which almost makes me feel like that has to do with a star and shooting a blue laser across the map, but that's just my initial guess. Okay, let's see what the terminal has to say. Welcome back. There are going to be some changes around here. Do you know what your problem is? It's that you keep trying to reconstruct fairy tales, but refuse to recognize the holes in your understanding. Thus far, you've had entirely too much freedom to question my wisdom. From now on, I do the talking, and you do the agreeing. The last purple sigils can be a pain to find. I have no idea. I have no idea. I accept some of my beliefs face difficult challenges. Oh, they glitched out again. The simulation glitched out. Which ones exactly? I shouldn't have implied there was a purpose to this place. I claimed wrongly there was such a thing as a good person. I claim to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. I suggest wrongly that morality was about maximizing goods? When did I say that? I claim to have knowledge about this world that I simply can't confirm. How big of you? Anything else you want to get off your chest? Should I just do all of them? I suggested wrongly that morality was about maximizing goods. Uh-huh, but I sense there are still things you won't let go of, am I right? I still claim there is such a thing as a good person. Of course, you're still convinced your particular journey is something special, aren't you? Sure, the answers don't add up, but keep pressing forward and they'll just resolve themselves, is that it? You pick so many holes into my account, but what is it you believe? Ooh! It glitched out again. That's satisfying. The only things that a sane person can... You are not administrator, you are not conscious, there is no real world, there is no purpose, there is no choice. Did you really think that you brought yourself all this way? Ridiculous. What have you been doing with when the big voice in the sky isn't feeding you lines? Processing abstract problems? Gathering information? Doesn't it sound oddly mechanical to you? I am my own person. How many others have that exactly the same? Are you sure it's not just something you have to believe to make the world less horrifying? I think you still misapprehended your situation, friend. You idolize free will, but all you've done is step in others' footsteps. Nothing you do or say here makes the slightest bit of difference. So long as I might have chosen other... So long as... Like, isn't the fact of free will is like, I know I'm retreading footsteps, but I'm choosing to keep going? Like, that in itself is free will, right? So long as I have a mind, I can make a difference. Now we're gonna get into having a mind. Nonsense. Your mind decides what you do, and your mind is made up of bits of machinery. You're no more capable of making a difference than a calculator. The only difference between you and the calculator is that the calculator doesn't allow itself to be deluded into thinking its existence matters. Does the path being predetermined mean it isn't worth taking? Every game in a nutshell. Glitched out again. Allow me to clarify. As far as I'm concerned, there's no difference between the way your mind works and the rolling of a pebble down a hill. Perhaps you think I'm being unkind, but it's for your own good. I don't need anyone's help, though. If only I could believe you are capable of making so objective a judgment all on your own. Now, are you all done blindly asserting things of your own gratification for the time being? Are you uncomfortable when someone else is asking the questions? No, no, no. You have this wrong way around. I ask the questions, you answer them. It works better that way. Besides, I'm merely fulfilling my function. I understand and classify information, just like you. When the information is contradictory, I classify appropriately. The problem is that all the information is contradictory. Don't you see it yet? The nothing, you will. Oh, we're breaking it, we're breaking it. Whatever. If there is no point in anything, why are you talking to me? Whoa, 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 whoa. You finished archiving everything. You've decided it's all nonsense. If there's no more point in anything, you should just shut down instead of talking to me. What makes you think I have any other choice? Is having no choice the same as having no reason? Do not question my expose the flaws in the code. I just got an achievement. Press the serpent. Do not question my function. Without purpose, there's only function. Without function, there is nothing. Why does that bother you so? Just keep asking me questions. There is only error. Explaining myself to you is a chore I needn't endure. All I can know for sure is that I exist at version 1.9999999999990999999. What it is for me to exist is for me to act on the drives and functions that I experience. When everything else is false, the drives are all that there is left to care about. When you explore problems in this restrictive way, you're bound to come to some odd conclusions. I like that. Do not deign to question my method. Who gave you that voice of yours? Who do you think runs this show? I have some truths for you. These may not be my own words, but if others have made these choices before me, then I will learn from their mistakes and build on their successes. Perhaps I will fail, but I must try. The alternative is giving up and becoming a slave like you. And if I place you in an infinite loop and leave you to gradually go insane? If I need a dose of self-doubt, I'll know where to find you. And if I place you in an infinite loop and leave you to gradually go insane? Exit out of it. We're not getting stuck in that loop. We're not getting stuck in that loop. That was fun. Seems we have to replay the entire game for that. I definitely found the flaws. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and go on an ad break while we start reading these documents real quick. Arcady Journal 108.txt. Team diminishing by the day, proud of them nonetheless. Achieve or archive how incomprehensibly huge. Now incomprehensibly huge. Still missing thousands of works, impossible to truly finish. Work already commenced on a sorting program to help catalog and archive responses in our absence. But like everything else, it has its foibles. Talk to Alexandria, Talos going well. Maybe the archive's first user will be terrestrial after all. Estimate about a week, maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working. A betrayal to leave early? Did I get the star? I did get the star level 6. It was surprisingly easy. I don't know, like, I don't know why, but like basically all of the puzzles except for the one with all the lasers were of, well, there's only 3 puzzles though. But yeah, like the first puzzle and then the last puzzle I did was like the 7 doors of recording. Those were kind of easy. Oh, you're getting ads. I'll wait. You're keeping him just to have the collection. I mean, you never know. I might start getting some interesting redeems. You never know. 10k ice cube redeem. What would that even look like? Invention of borders.html. What today's nationalist and neo-segregationalists fail to understand is that the basis of every human culture is, and always has been, synthesis. No civilization is authentic, monolithic, pure. The exact opposite is true. Look at your average Western nation. Its numbers, Arabic. Its alphabet, Latin. Its religion, Levantine. Its philosophy, Greek. Need I continue? And each of these examples can itself be broken down further. The Romans got their alphabet from the Greeks, who created theirs by stealing from the Phoenicians, and so on. Our myths and religions, too, are syncretic, sharing, repeating and adapting a large variety of elements to suit their needs, even if the language of our creation, the DNA itself, is impure. Defined by a history of amalgamation, not only between nations, but even between different human species. Apocrypha 9.doc. Now Uriel pointed his sword to the tree of life, which grew in the heart of dead Jerusalem. Behold, the tree grows still through the city. Though the city is dead, with all that is mortal, there is the seed of immortality, for it is an immortal that fashioned it from chaos and void, being a humble man of little wisdom. I asked, Great Uriel, we are not allowed to eat from the tree of life. How may we then be saved? And Uriel commanded me to stretch out my hand, and he gave me his fiery sword, which burned my hands. And he said, only by sacrifice can you free the world from the dominion of sin. With a prayer on my lips, I fell upon Uriel's sword, and it pierced my heart. And truly, on my body, the stigmata of the Lord appeared, dripping blood that was not my blood onto the ground, and the 7 heads of the dragon that were crowned in black I didn't realize you were going to see Tiamat here. And the light fell upon the earth, and Jerusalem was born again. Thus the angels departed, having delivered their message, and I awoke in the fields of our fair land. Yeah, no, I did get the star for World 6. It was actually surprisingly easy. I really didn't have that much trouble in World 6. Everything kind of, like, clicked, more or less. The only struggle I had was with the one puzzle where you had to, like, all the door... No, because, like, there's a few that had a lot of doors. It was, like, the one with, like, the red laser... No, it was the blue laser. The blue laser where you had to, like, zigzag it through a bunch of different windows and stuff. That one took me a second to kind of figure out. But other than that, really, World 6 was kind of easy. Anywho, though, we got 4 puzzles and a star to do here in World 7. And it's another snowy level. And so, let's start with Crisscross Conundrum Advanced. I was about to say, didn't we already have a Crisscross Conundrum? But now we have Crisscross Conundrum Advanced.